What's up, Star Wars fans? Today I want to talk about a bizarre theory when it comes to Star Wars Rebels and little Grogu from The Mandalorian. Now, you guys should know me and you know that I love speculation, but good speculation or theorizing has to be backed up by some evidence. And a theory that Grogu was spotted in Star Wars Rebels Season 4, well, it's not based on the greatest evidence. So let's break this all down, and it all got started with Mandalorian TV on Reddit. And full credit to them, they rightfully point out that in Star Wars Rebels Season 4, you do see a cave drawing an image of what could be little Grogu from The Mandalorian. And you can see that image in the episode that Ezra Bridger enters the world between worlds. So the theory goes that at some point in the Ahsoka series, Ahsoka will take Grogu into the world between worlds, traveling back in time to Lothal, and that Dave Filoni planted this hint in Star Wars Rebels Season 4 all those years ago in 2018. And the first reason that I find this theory bizarre is that Dave Filoni is on record in an interview with Collider stating that the world between worlds is not time travel. Again, Dave Filoni is on record as saying that if you enter in one portal of the world between worlds, you have to leave through that same portal. So yes, in the world between worlds you can see what's happening at other points in the Star Wars universe, but you can't actually travel to those different points. You have to exit the world between worlds using the same portal that you entered. But that said, some of you might be thinking that while Grogu is 50 years old, perhaps these drawings were created when he was younger, but unfortunately that doesn't make a lot of sense either. You see, the first time that we see these drawings, they're actually in caves on Lothal, meaning that they're drawings of primitive people that once lived on Lothal many years ago. There's depictions of these people with the Lothwolves that we see in Season 4 of Star Wars Rebels, and there's a picture of these people encountering what I believe are Jedi that are first striking out into the Outer Rim, something that we know was happening during the High Republic era. The Jedi were establishing outposts in the Outer Rim and no doubt collecting younglings to be trained as Jedi. And that, my friends, is exactly what this image is depicting. It is not little Grogu in the world between worlds. It is most likely Yoda, who we know was around during the High Republic and out in the Outer Rim, and some other Jedi, meeting the primitive people that were on Lothal and discovering that some of them were Force sensitive. The small person that's highlighted with the circle around them, that I believe is a Force sensitive child. And at this point you might just be thinking that I just have a different interpretation and speculation about these drawings. But remember, these are primitive drawings in caves, which tells us that they were created many years ago, and Grogu, only being 50 years old, is highly unlikely to be part of cave drawings from a primitive people that again were drawn many years ago on Lothal. Furthermore, as fun as a theory as it is to think about Ahsoka taking Grogu back in time to Lothal, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense as to what we know about the Ahsoka series so far. There are already a ton of characters going to be in this show, and the fact that Ahsoka and Grogu would team up for at least an episode or two, that's not making a whole lot of sense to me. So on its surface, this is certainly some fun speculation, but when you dive a little deeper into Star Wars Rebels lore, really gain an understanding of the world between worlds and where this drawing came from, hopefully you can see that this theory isn't based on the strongest evidence. But that all said, Star Wars fans, let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, I'm Mike, and remember, the Force will be with you always.